Hey guys, I'm Nikki.
And I'm Brie.
We're best friends, moms, and obsessed with TV.
Check us out every Monday as we dissect motherhood, TV, pop culture, and whatever else derails the conversation.
It's like eavesdropping on your funniest, most unfiltered friends.
If your friends had a mic and no shame,
We're here for all of it, and honestly,
we're not mad about it.
hey Maddies, welcome back to another episode of Not Mad About a Podcast. We hope everybody had a happy and safe Halloween. Brie, I have to start it off with such a fun story. Just kidding, it's really not. It's actually quite dramatic, and I don't know if you know this about me, but when I was in 11th grade, I got attacked with a knife at a Chinese restaurant by the Chinese worker behind the counter, and I had to go to the hospital.
What? Wait, hold on, Nikki.
And get like 10
Hold on.
stitches in
You
my
just
head.
jumped into that without any warning.
If that's your first impression of me, hey guys.
Wait, that was so Emily Simpson of you. You didn't even lube us up.
Didn't even loop you up.
Like
No.
what? You're just like, hey guys, welcome back to Not Mad About Podcast. By the way, when I was 11, I was
You guys
attacked.
know I love a trauma dump. First
That is
thing.
true.
So,
Wait, okay, so start from the beginning. Take it a little slower.
Okay.
I'm confused.
here we go, you guys. It's Halloween Eve. I've called my parents to ask them, can I stay out a little later? Reluctantly, they said yes.
What age?
I was in 11th grade, so I was...
Oh, 11th grade. Okay.
Yeah, not 11 years old.
Okay. I was like, okay.
No. My parents were like, yeah, why not? Stay out till
Midnight.
11. But they let me go, stay out a little later, and I was hanging out with such dirtbags. Like, what? I wasn't drinking or anything because I was a big weenie and I was like
Yeah.
scared, so I'm not drinking. But they were just like dirtbags. Just started trouble. Went into the Chinese place and were like riling the people up a little bit and like saying they were gonna like piss on their counter.
What?
The kids that I was with, that the guy, the worker, then comes out from behind the counter wielding this freaking giant knife, whacks me in the forehead, cuts my entire forehead open.
Nikki.
The people that I'm with found toilet paper on the side of the road because it was like Halloween, put it on my forehead to like stop the bleeding.
Excuse me?
Called an ambulance, called my parents. So then wasn't me, calls my dad to come. My dad doesn't even put the car in park. He jumps out of this car ready to fuck someone up. And I'm like just sitting in the back of the ambulance with this paper towel, like this
Oh
toilet
my
paper on my
God.
head. But it was literally the craziest thing. Went to the hospital, got like 10 stitches.
What happened to the worker?
Nothing. We sued them, but like I don't really remember what happened. You know me.
Well, because you have you have head trauma. Now we know why. It all stems from the Chinese place on Halloween Eve.
Yeah. Did that erase past memories, present, and future memories?
I
Because
guess so.
but anyway, guys, that was like the craziest thing. And maybe I'll post like a trigger warning photo because I do have pics, Brie. I have to send it to you.
So Halloween is like a really happy association
Yes.
holiday for you.
Yeah,
every
so
year.
my family didn't eat Chinese food for literally years, Brie, and do you know how upsetting that was? I was the one who finally said, enough is enough. Why are we punishing ourselves for the mistakes of others? I'm not saying we have to go to Andy's kitchen and get Chinese food from them, but we can eat a wonton soup. We could fuck around some with beef and broccoli.
You're like, guys, I'm holding a meeting. I want to have an intervention with
No,
you.
I'm like, guys, I actually have to tell you something.
I've been
I
eating.
ate an egg roll. No, I wasn't proud of it. It's been weighing heavy on my heart and mind.
Oh my God, Nikki, that is so crazy. And the fact that I'm just hearing about this now is even crazier.
Please, I just found out that you had like appendicitis and were in the hospital for a week when we were friends.
I was going through a dark time. I wasn't talking to many people.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay.
But we're here for each other now. And we're here for you guys. And the reason why we're here, and the reason why you're probably here, is to not hear my trauma dump about Halloween or getting knifed in the face. It really was so crazy. Wait, actually, one more really crazy thing about the Chinese restaurant, like the whole saga of it all.
Okay.
We had to go to a deposition in the city for like everything that happened for the lawsuit. The day that me and my mom were there is the day that Sully landed in the frickin' Hudson River.
Whoa.
Isn't that nuts?
That is crazy.
Yeah, we were
Wow.
in the city and our taxi driver was like, a plane just landed in the Hudson.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
Damn, that is crazy.
All right, but anyway, you guys, seriously, the reason why we are all here is for your two favorite girls to bring you your niche millennial TV news that you must know, your TV recommendations, and of course, our TV recaps. And on deck, we're going to put a quick bow on Love is Blind. Like, seriously, do not blink or you will miss it. Not much to say there. Then we're talking Special Forces, also a quickie there. Not a whole lot to say. Real Housewives of Orange County finale. We got a little bit to say there. And then finally, everybody's favorite.
The
And by
Grand
everybody, I mean our grand dame, Brie,
Seriously.
chomping at the bit to talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. A divine episode. They are on the below deck yacht. I mean, just our worlds colliding in such a beautifully epic way.
I know, I'm obsessed.
But that will not be quick. Brie has a lot of thoughts, and she's been stewing and brewing in them. So,
I'm so excited.
Brie, what do you got for us?
Well, your Chinese horror story is a tough act to follow,
I know.
but something that I want to discuss about myself, obviously, is that I want to start off this episode with something I'm not mad about. And now that I've lived with it for 1 to 2 months, I'm not mad about my middle part. You guys, like, truly the best decision I've ever made in my life. If you're thinking about switching from a side part to a middle part, like, I know it sounds scary. I know it's like a life-changing decision. But now that I'm on quite literally the other side, I've never been happier. I've never been happier. And part of the reason, Nikki,
Part
is
of it?
because I,
She got that one, you guys. Usually she
that was
doesn't.
good. I know. I'm listening and I'm learning. Part of the reason, pun intended, is because I've always been like a passive member of the claw clip community. But it doesn't quite work with a side part. Like it's like a lot of flop to one side with a
Okay.
claw clip. If you do like a half up, like it just doesn't fall right. But now with the middle part, guys, you can do anything.
She's easy, breezy, beautiful. She's easy, breezy. I mean, guys, the puns write themselves.
They do. But I'm just here to say, like, I really love everything about it. And you want to know what really sealed the deal?
What?
My mom
Not the
loves
claw
it.
clip? Oh,
No.
well, yeah. Brie, I told you, your hair looks beautiful.
It's the claw clip.
It's not the claw clip. Well, it is.
And-
It's the claw clip. It's the middle part.
Yeah.
It's the haircut.
Yeah. So just make it happen, you guys. Like,
And
I'm living proof.
make the right choice with your claw clip, though, because don't get the metal ones. They look cute. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
I'm just happy that like we can use our platform to spread such important awareness, like transitioning millennials from side part to middle part,
Right.
using plastic claw clips, even though we're an anti-plastic world.
Right.
Like,
I mean, we're actually not because everything's
know,
plastic.
everything's plastic.
Tell me why we put rotisserie chicken in a plastic bag.
don't even get me started. It's so disgusting. It's actually disgusting.
Why do I want my hot ass chicken in a plastic bag?
I don't know, because this country wants us to be sick, dumb, and stupid.
But actually, like, what would the alternative be?
Such- you just like go up to the counter and like grab a chicken on a
Like-
stick or something.
Like, put it in your hands, like,
Bring your own
meatballs.
pan.
Yeah, like, you can't put it in glass. You can't put it in.
Well, that's the problem. We're
plas-
SOL.
Yeah, but plastic's not a great choice either. But I guess
No.
they're just like, eh.
Speaking of
cares?
like, you know, our non-toxic life, have you heard of burping your house?
Yes.
Okay, so I've been partaking in the burp.
Yeah. Yes. Tell us about it. If the Maddies are unfamiliar, please.
Okay, so if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I've been getting targeted with so many reels about burping your house, and I guess it's like an old, I don't know, like Nordic tradition or something where pretty much every day for like 5 to 10 minutes a day, no matter how hot or cold it is, you open like all of your windows, crank those suckers open, and just let your house breathe. It's supposed to like help with smells, mold, condensation, just like keep it fresh, air it out.
Well, sounds like everything that I needed
You got to burp your house. Help your
to
rash.
burp my
Burp your house.
body.
Well, it's called farts.
Like burps and farts, truly. Yeah, I love it. I do, like, especially in the winter, I feel like just the germs and the
Yeah.
air, I could feel them.
It's disgusting.
And speaking of farts, like, if you're ripping farts in your bedroom all night, like, air them out.
Well, I
I'm
wasn't
not going to
thinking
name
of
names,
that.
but if you're listening to this, I'm talking to you.
That's not exactly why we do it, but we do. I'm ashamed to admit this, but we do have like a smelly house
Why?
because our kitchen, we have like a hood that leads to nowhere. It just leads to like back into the kitchen. And just like the ventilation, in the house is like so old. And I don't want to like yuck your yum and probably all of our viewers, but we're kind of like anti-candle.
I understand. I do.
But I do light them when like my mom comes or like if you came, like I'd throw a candle on. Like I'm not a psychopath.
Right.
Like
You
I
have
don't
to
want
get,
you.
like, the soy.
Yeah, yeah,
There's
yeah.
certain ones that you should
Little
get.
beeswax.
Yeah, probably why I have this horrendous cough because I just inhale candle particles all day, but I try to make good selections. Speaking of candles, my fall candle that you guys know was lit is now off.
You burn
She's
through
done.
it?
I burned through her.
Wow.
Yeah. So now it's like I'm in a really, really hard place because I don't know. Do I go? Do I stay pumpkin? It's too early for
You
pine.
can crank out another. You can crank out another pumpkin.
You could
It's
crank out.
way too early for pine.
Way too early for
Like I
pine.
know everyone's like Halloween's over, Merry Christmas, and I'm right there with you. But like a pine candle is premature.
Premature ejaculation for sure on the pine candle. I asked Alexa the other day how many days until Christmas. I was shocked. It was like 54. I was like, okay, like
Yeah.
that's a nice chunk.
Do you know how much can happen in 54 days?
We could write a movie about it. That, like, what could happen in 54 days.
That's so true. We could be on Watch What Happens Live. Now, could you
Angie?
imagine? Just throwing this out there.
Yeah, just a
Yeah, not even
suggestion.
close. Not
Just
even
manifesting. We could.
Yeah, we could. You never know. Crazier things have happened.
You never know. Speaking of
Okay.
Andy Cohen, I know that you have a big story for us, but does that lead us right into it?
Yeah, let's get into some news. I was going to do Andy last, but I do have
Okay.
to circle back on some previous news stories that,
Okay.
again, these are just things
Wait.
that I specifically care about. Do you know
Is
what
it-
I'm going to say?
Is it John Mayer and Kat Stickler?
It's John Mayer and
It
Kat
has to
Stickler.
be.
Obviously.
It's so crazy.
It's so crazy. So, guys, a couple weeks ago, we reported that like John Mayer, Kat Stickler, they were seen out 2 dates in a row in New York City. She posted like a Instagram kind of like poking fun at the whole drama, like being a little bit coy about it, and like people, her friends were commenting like song lyrics of his, like also just being coy, whatever. And then it was like been a little quiet. But a couple days ago, she posted a Instagram reel and was like, what would you say to a friend that just found out that the guy that they were seeing had like a whole secret family and you didn't know about it? And he like,
Is she talking
Like-
about her ex-boyfriend?
yeah, she's basically talking about herself, but framing it as like, if you found out this
Yeah,
happened
yeah.
to your friend, but
So
she's
is
talking
she
about herself.
the guy that she just hard launched? Is that who
Yeah,
she's
so-
saying did these things?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was saying, without saying, that the guy that she was seeing, that she didn't really show his face, like had a family, and even though he was like planning trips for her and like making plans for Christmas and like booking hotels and doing all these things, like I guess had like a secret family, and that's why they abruptly broke up. Is what
Oh
I'm
my
guessing.
God. Well, I don't
that
think his
crazy?
family is the secret. Like,
No, but like she thought he was like a good
Yeah.
guy. Isn't that
wow.
scary?
Yikes.
Oh.
And she did post his face, actually.
Oh, she did?
She, like, did a whole ass.
Nikki, maybe she
With-
posted the face and somebody was like,
That's my
oh,
man.
I know that man.
Well, that's pretty, like, don't you think he would have been, like, sharding his pants?
Yeah, maybe he wanted to get caught.
Hmm.
But what better revenge than to date John Mayer?
I mean, truly.
So the story is that John Mayer and Kat Stickler were spotted out again this
Yes.
weekend in New York City.
Yes.
just
11-1.
posted it.
Dumois wrote, yes.
Literally today. I actually really love this.
Okay, I don't, you know me, I don't have many thoughts or feelings about it.
I need to see like footage of them interacting. Like I know that sounds creepy, but
But
I need to see.
is he daddy though? Like,
Why can't he be? I mean, he's of
I
age
know.
appropriate.
Is he? How old is he? I thought he's kind of old.
Yeah, I think he's almost 50.
All right, that's like old. But does he want to like
Andy,
settle down and like be a dad?
well,
Or are they just having fun?
either way,
I mean, like we said, if John Mayer comes knocking on the door, we're not turning him away.
yeah, you're not turning him away. So again, I will keep you guys updated on any sightings if anybody cares besides us. Another thing I had to circle back on is the Nina Dobrev and Shaun White split of
Yeah.
it all. I just posted that she, for Halloween, went as the bride of Chucky and like was carrying around a Chucky doll. People think it's like poking fun at Shaun White because he has red hair.
Oh my God. Do you think?
100%, absolutely, and I really love that for her.
And he then 100% cheated on her.
Well, part two of the story is that he is like allegedly seeing this TikToker. Her name is, I don't know if it's Ellie or Eli, but Eli Withrow, some TikToker. I guess he was just spotted like bringing her on a surf trip with him and his friends. And their surf trip was also like a business trip because he's trying to like, what's the word? Develop a movie about this like surf book, and he wants her to star in the movie.
This TikToker?
Yeah, I guess she's also an actress, aren't they all?
All right, well, that's a downgrade. I mean, you could go up to John Mayer, you could go down to a random TikToker from Nina Dobrev.
Yeah, she's a beautiful girl. I had to look her up. Again, Ellie Withrow. I don't know anything about her, but I wonder if like Nina found out about the trip and she was like, "Oh, that motherfucker! Like, I'm killing him, Chucky doll style,"
As she should.
as she should. Can't wait to see who
should.
she's going to be started out with. You know, she used to date Glenn Powell.
No, really?
Yeah, so before Shaun White, she dated Glenn Powell. Like, I think they were really good friends for a long time that like tried dating and it didn't work out, but they stayed friends. And
Is he engaged?
no, he's single, ready to mingle.
But I thought he was with somebody when he was doing the Sydney Sweeney movie.
He was. And then I just saw that girl give an interview saying that like during that time she was getting ready to go out to Australia to visit him. And he was like, "Oh, don't come."
Is
Because
Sydney Sweeney engaged? Somebody was engaged.
she was engaged at the time.
And she's
but
not
they were
engaged
like,
either anymore?
but Glenn Powell and Sydney were like trying to use like fake a PR relationship to promote the movie, you know? So
Yeah,
Glenn
yeah,
was
yeah.
like telling his girlfriend, like, "Don't come out here because we're
Oh, okay.
doing this thing."
Gotcha.
And she was like, "Fuck that," and broke up with him.
Yeah.
So like it's Sydney Sweeney, like, okay, you guys aren't hooking up, sure.
Yeah, okay.
But I guess her fiance was like producing the movie.
Oof,
So it was really weird.
that's sticky.
Also, Kristen Cavallari hooked up with Glenn Powell.
Okay. That
They
I
dry
could see.
humped.
Did they?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
She said it in her like that documentary.
They
Well,
dry
Justin
humped.
Anderson spilled the beans. Yeah, like
He fingered her
dry.
over her pants. Think, what are they? Were they 14? They
No, I
did,
think-
they soaked.
what did they hot dogged or whatever?
Me and my mom were just talking about
Soaking, you're docking. They docked.
this. Ooh, they docked their dick. When the like Amish people or Mormons, they shake the bed.
Mormons.
You know that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I feel like TFP said that's true.
Oh, 100%.
Also, Taylor Frankie Paul is currently just started filming the new season of The Bachelorette.
Ooh, we're going to start seeing sightings.
And
I
the
hope people
release
don't
date
spoil
March.
it.
It always gets spoiled, but
So annoying.
I feel like for us, we could avoid no, actually we can't. I was going to say we can avoid those because we don't really follow like Bachelor content, but now like Bravo and Bachelor are so intertwined that like Bravo accounts post like everybody just posts everything.
Yeah,
So
especially
it is
now
hard
with
to-
her as the Bachelorette. Like, it's going to be everywhere. People are going to see her and on a date and post it.
I know.
So we'll at least know who the top contenders are, which is okay. I'm fine with. We know.
fine with too.
You get a sense of it anyway.
So true. The only other story before we get to the Andy Cohen of it all is, let me ask you first, because if you don't care, I won't discuss it. But did you used to watch American Horror Story?
Yes.
Okay,
I saw you
so-
posted the new cast.
On Halloween, the show hasn't been on, I think, for a couple of years. On Halloween, Ryan Murphy, the creator of American Horror Story, posted just like everybody's name and then season 13, like coming soon, like the new cast for apparently the final season of American Horror Story.
That's odd.
Which makes sense because I don't know about you, but I stopped watching after like season 3.
Yeah.
It just got so weird and stupid.
Loved the first season where Evan Peters was Tate.
Yes.
That was the
Iconic.
best. The best.
Well, if you don't know, if you didn't see our post, the cast for the allegedly final season of American Horror Story is Evan Peters, Emma Roberts, which is insane because they used to date and I think they had like a pretty toxic relationship, Ariana Grande, my queen, Billy Lord, Jessica Lange, which is also crazy because Jessica Lange was kind of like the cornerstone of those first couple seasons.
Yeah.
And then she left because she wanted to like do theater and she was just kind of like over it. And I guess like a year ago, somebody asked her like, would you ever come back? And she said, no, like not a chance.
I mean, I guess if it's the grand finale, they're probably like, all right.
And it's the Grand Dame.
But it's so weird. Like, why are they bringing it back to end it if it's just been not here for a while?
Well, they're going to go out with a bang, you know?
Yes. We don't know theme or anything, just the cast.
Just the cast. Also Sarah Paulson, Angela Bassett, Kathy Bates, Gabri Sidibe. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. Leslie Grossman. But people think because of the cast, it's going to be like maybe tied back to Coven. Because it's like
Which was
a lot
my
of those.
least favorite
See, I liked
one.
Coven.
I did not. Could not get into it.
I hope since it's the last one, they tie it back to the first. Mm-hmm. And they do like a new version of
That house or something.
that house. Yeah.
Because, yeah, I didn't love like how it got so kind of unbelievable. Like, I
Yeah,
liked the
very
spooky house.
very too like sci-fi and like too freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
like
you want
just
to
the
be
spooky, scary, like
yeah, like you want to be scared, not
kind of
like
watching
what
like
the-
this.
Yes, oh
Watching
my
like
God.
this.
I love watching Nikki's nails. If you're watching on
Guys,
YouTube.
I have press on nails, and it's like my whole personality right now.
That's okay. So is my middle part. We all
right.
we all have our thing. Oh wait, last thing I promised because this is so stupid, not even to discuss. But Merriam-Webster declared the word of the year, and did you see what it is?
Shart.
That's my word of every year, but it's 6-7.
Okay, like I'm done. I've been seeing things that say like 2020, like the world ended and we're just living in fucking hell right now, and we are.
No, how can like any other country or human being take us seriously when our word of the year is 6-7? And you know what I don't know what this title is. This guy, Steve Johnson, who's like the director of lexicography for the dictionary or whatever, he said, when people say it, they're not just repeating a meme, they're shouting a feeling. It's one of the first words of the year that works as an interjection, a burst of energy that spreads and connects people long before anyone agrees on what it actually means.
Okay, so what does it mean?
Apparently it means like so-so, comme ci, comme ça.
Così così.
It just means like, I don't know, whatever.
But like, what do you mean so-so? Use it in a sentence.
I would never use that. I can't. Like, I'm too old.
How could you? And do you have to juggle when you say
Yeah,
it?
you have to juggle.
You have to juggle.
You gotta juggle the balls.
Okay, well that is so stupid and infuriating. I'm really upset about that.
You are mad about that.
I'm mad.
Especially
I'm
because
big
one
mad.
of the other words in the running is too late for it to be word of the year, but tradwife was one of the ones that was like in the running. Like, just pick that.
Okay, but like even that's, first of all, that's 2 words.
Well, they made it one. And what is 6-7? It's numbers.
I want to stop talking about this. I'm really upset.
Okay, let's move on to our final story, and then we'll get into all things. This will lead us right into TV. But Nikki and I both listened to Andy Cohen on Call Her Daddy, and when he was announced as the guest, like people were shitting their pants, thinking that he had like some big announcement. He was going to drop something about Real Housewives of New Jersey, dropped the new New York cast.
Because it was kind of random. Like,
I know,
he's
but they're
huge. But it's
but
like,
they're Nikki, he's been on Chicks in the Office. Like nobody
no.
cared when he went there.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what? He's just like, oh, it's a Tuesday. Let me go and call her daddy. Like,
I think
what
it's
is the announcement? Everybody was shitting because, like, why else would he be going on?
I think it's literally just because Alex is now part of the Sirius family.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, we're family. Like, I'll come on your podcast and maybe you come on my radio show. Like, we're all friends here.
She's been getting sick guests.
Well, I mean, she is like, she's like the it girl of podcasting right
Yeah,
now.
she is.
And what I noticed from listening to this interview, like, I don't know how you felt about it, but for me, like, this was so much more enjoyable and just like lighthearted compared to a lot of her other interviews. Like, she's very like question, answer. She does not deviate. Like, she sticks to the cards. And Andy Cohen is such a gabber.
Yep.
So you can't really do that with him because it will take him an hour to answer a question because he loves to just like talk, which I appreciate. And listening to this podcast made me realize like that's what I like. I like conversational dialogue. I don't like a sit down interview where like I ask you a question, I don't give you a lot of like emotion back in return, and I just like, move on to the next one. But if I was an interviewer, like that would be me.
Really?
Because I have to like stick to my.
Oh my God. I would be the opposite. I would be like not able to control myself. The follow-up questions would never
you'd
end.
Be
like,
so good.
We would never move on because I would need to know everything about question one. It would have so many subsets.
And that's why we're so different. And like, I want to be like you. And I feel like in real life, I am like you.
You are, yes.
But when it comes to work, I just like, I can't. I'm just like, okay, I need a pen to like check this off. Like we got this one down the list, you know?
All right. So we'll prep for when we get Andy Cohen on.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be ready for him.
Yeah, that'll be different. Yeah. But what did you think of the interview, first of all?
I did enjoy it. And it's my biggest thing that I wanted to say to you, and I said, should I save it for the pod? I don't know if you noticed it or if you cared at all. And it's so funny because I curse like a sailor. Yeah. She was saying F like in one sentence, she said fucking like 4 times.
She was being really out of control.
Oh my God, like you're talking to Andy Cohen, which is like fine, you know, like he can take it, but it's like a little crazy.
It was inappropriate. She said like shut the fuck up, not in a like, oh my God, shut the fuck up, like shut the fuck up, like stop talking.
Did she?
Like still in a joking way, like right at the top of the interview, like
and then you'll shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, like it's Andy Cohen. A lot of Nikki, I have that written down too. Like so much cursing.
Yeah, I didn't.
And we curse a lot, but I wouldn't necessarily like. Who knows?
It was just so jarring to hear as a listener. It was like, oh,
I totally agree.
Another one.
Also, a lot of her questions, like some of her questions, were kind of like inappropriate.
Okay.
Like, oh, have you slept with anybody from the Bravo world? Like Nikki, he's like the big producer. He
wouldn't tell us if he
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like there's like always drama, like HR violations, like drama, like with Bravo, and like I don't know, I just feel like that was weird. Like the F, Marry, Kill one was like
he literally couldn't answer it.
Yeah, like she should have done like Anderson Cooper, Jeff Lewis, or
Jerry O'Connell.
Like Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah,
something like that. I don't know, like it was very like. Some of them were weird, but he handled the interview so well. Like even when she asked him how much money did you make last year, he had the best response ever. He's like, I don't feel comfortable answering that because like there's teachers and like doctors and all these like people that have way more important jobs. Like, and I make so much more than them, and there's just like a lot going on in the world. It's like very tone deaf to like say that
touch.
I'm making.
Like, and he's like, I'm well aware that I make a shit ton of money and have like a great life. I get to I have fun.
I was just thinking how like I was gonna say like I said at the beginning like I love this interview, it was great, but like all my notes are like really negative.
Really?
Well, like I hate the texting game.
You love it because it was Andy Cohen, and we love that content.
Exactly, like Andy, and I loved learning more about how Andy got to where he was at Bravo. Like, I need a whole interview of how Andy, like, I mean, he did dive into it a little bit, like how he worked his way up, how he became a producer, how the Housewives started. And you know what's funny? Like, He basically told the story about how Housewives of Orange County first started was that there was like one of the producers or showrunners like lived in Kodo, like where all the girlies lived. And he was like, oh my God, like it's so crazy here. Like we should do a show. And they basically filmed a show with like the husbands and the wives. And it had like a tone of Curb Your Enthusiasm. So it was like kind of scripted, kind of fake, kind of real, like satire about just living in like a gated community. And when they pitched it to Bravo or NBC, they just loved like Vicky and like all the women on the show. So they were like, get these fucking losers out of here. We don't even want to like hear from the men unless spoken to.
Yeah.
And we will focus on the housewives. And that's how Real Housewives of Orange County came to be.
Well, and the connection to Desperate Housewives.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like the real life form of Desperate Housewives.
Which is so genius.
Yes.
But what's funny is like Slade has told that exact story. And because Slade was obviously like lived in that neighborhood and he is friends with that producer that started the show, which is why Slade feels like he is like
a housewife.
He like is Vicky. Like he thinks he's Vicky.
He thinks that he is like the
show happened because
founding
of
father.
him.
Yes.
Which is funny, is because like no, you were in the show and they actually like
asked you to
wanted
leave.
Yeah.
They asked you and your white thong sandals to leave. Yes, they did.
But it's just like funny, and I love how Andy doesn't even mention Slade. Like that probably just like grinded his gears like so much.
I wish that she
God.
did ask more specific housewife questions, like played more games of like which housewife would have blah 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 blah, like shady
that's what we
kind of
care
funny.
about.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like she is like into the world so much. And like the fact that she asked him if he watched Love Island, even though he hosted the reunion, I actually felt like was an insane question.
Yeah, that's like, he's like, no, I didn't watch any of it. I just went in and.
Yeah, like what?
I forgot that whole part of the interview too.
So weird. And there was something else that like she never heard of. And I was like, do you watch TV, Alex? But we're also like, this is our life. Like we're obsessed with TV. Like she has blowjobs.
She's busy.
Yeah. Also, I loved hearing him talk about his friendship with John Mayer, and I posted a clip of this where, like, as soon as John Mayer was brought up, Andy was like, John and I love to sit on the same side of the booth. Like, I'm always nuzzled in to his little shoulder.
So Cat Stickler coded, like, you are a listener, you're a Maddie.
And Alex Cooper, like, kind of mentioned, she was like, oh, well, I heard John has, like, a new girl, so I'm going to have to call him up after this, get the tea. Please, do it on air. That should have been a text.
Should have been.
Now, that would have been good. But yeah, the texting game drives me absolutely insane because nobody answers. And the guest always, like, predicts the answer.
It should be a phone call, if anything. Like, if we're gonna, let's make it quick. Because then she had to ask Andy to put his phone away.
It was weird.
The ending was so weird. Why was he, like, is she a mother?
Nikki? It was so weird. So if you didn't listen at the end of the interview, Andy kind of like is wrapping it up and he's like, and that's why I'm so excited for you and your next journey. I can't wait to see you as a mom.
And I'm not saying that you're pregnant right now, but like,
I think she like said something and he was like, oh, like your producers told me, they told me not to say anything. And then they like turned it into a joke because it was so awkward.
That was so weird, right?
So weird. And especially because she just put out this whole episode like not too long ago about how she wants to wait to have kids.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, like that. She was like, she posted this whole episode how like she doesn't want to give into the pressure about like her age.
Was it the episode about like telling you not to rot, that rotting is bad for you? Because I was not about to press play on that.
No,
the title was literally why rotting is bad for you. I was like, okay, I'm in enemy territory. Excuse me?
Rotting in bed?
Yeah.
No. It had to be clickbait.
Had to be. Who wouldn't want to rot?
Oh, also, sorry, last thing about the interview, unless you have anything else. No. He kind of addressed like the Ultimate Girls Trip Morocco that never is making it to air, that had like Caroline Manzo, Brandy Glanville, what's her name? Alex. What's her name? Alex? From New York City. Alex McCord, which was going to be our first time seeing her.
Now that is such a mishmash.
And the fact that we're not going to ever get that that show is so depressing.
The fact that Brandy's entire face-eating parasite originated from that show,
I know.
and we're never going to see it.
Because Caroline Manzo had to ruin it for everybody. I mean, if what happened, okay,
No,
that
she
was
didn't,
rude.
Bray. That she was like sexually assaulted.
Yeah, no, that was so rude. But Andy kind of made it seem like
It was
that's
blown out
not
of proportion.
true. Yeah, blown out of proportion because
What did he say?
so she asked, I think she asked Andy like, are we ever going to get to see the Ultimate Girls Trip Morocco or whatever? And he was like, honestly, I wish I could just play the tape. Like, I wish I could just give it to you guys, but it's like out of my hands, blah, 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 blah. And I feel like that was very telling. Like, saying like, oh, I wish I could just show you, because if it was like making Bravo look bad, he wouldn't say, I wish I could show you the tape.
But I don't think it would make Bravo look bad. I mean,
Well,
I
I
guess
think
for
what-
bringing her on the trip, but
Well, what Caroline Manzo is alleging is that like Brandy sexually assaulted her, and like
Bravo did nothing.
yeah, the cameraman, the producers, they're all standing around doing nothing, and like she was uncomfortable, and like she was like assaulted, from her POV. So I feel like Andy saying like, I wish I could just play the tape is like kind of,
And like let you decide maybe.
I know,
Or see that it did happen.
I guess you're right. See that it did happen, but would you want to display that on your network? Like, this happened on our watch,
Well, I guess not.
Okay, let's move on to some show rec so we can get to the meat.
You have anything?
So I finished Nobody Wants This.
Okay.
And seriously, in my brain, out my brain, I enjoyed it while I watched it once I got over like the insane product placements.
Did it continue?
Oh yeah, it continued. Like, it was really like, there's like one scene where like they're cleaning the counter with like 7th generation cleaner, like showing the spray bottles. It's like, we have to watch you clean the counter
It
just
has
to
to be
promote.
satire.
No, I think
The
it's
Estee
dead
Lauder
serious.
that you posted was so crazy.
No, there was multiple, like they were all like that for
my mom-
so many brands.
My mom was like so annoyed. She's like, that was like so crazy. That was so crazy how they put it out there. She's like, but I do actually think I'm gonna get that.
No, same. Like, I was Googling it last night. It did
Got
work.
him.
And Erin Foster and Sarah Foster, I think Sarah's like the creator of the show. It's like loosely based off her relationship with her now husband. They have a podcast. And like, there's no way they don't see everybody talking shit about this. Like, I feel like they will address it at some point because they really don't care. They talk about everything.
Yeah, you'll have to let us know. I mean,
I'll
I'm
let you
sure they
guys
made a
know.
lot of money to do it. So
Yeah. And what I wanted to say about the show is like, it's a good, easy, fun watch, but my least favorite characters are the main characters, Kristen Bell and Adam Brody. Like, they are so annoying.
that's why I can't watch it.
Yeah, I love, but like, you would love the other characters, Nikki, like her sister Morgan, the sister-in-law Esther, like, they make the show. Like, they are so funny.
Sorry.
And also,
me.
it's a crossover because this is like an embarrassing show rec that I have because the show came out a long time ago and everybody was obsessed with it. But at the time when it came out, like, I was, I'm in my mid-30s now, so I can handle like a big show, like as far as paying attention. But when this show came out, I was too dumb, and that is Succession. Did you watch? Have you ever watched it, Nikki? I've tried to watch it so many times, and I have to stop because I'm like, I can't. Like, I'm not smart enough to comprehend like what they're talking about. It's
Right.
like a lot of business jargon.
You daydream for a second and you're lost.
Lost. Like, you can't get up and grab something from the fridge. You have to pause it. Like, you literally cannot miss anything. But now that the whole show is over and I kind of like know the gist of what's going on, it makes it so much easier for me to pay attention because I'm like, oh, I know what's happening. Like, it's a big family business and like all the siblings are fighting over like who's going to get handed to them. And I just feel like my brain can handle it a little bit more.
What
and
I'm hearing is that since you watched McBee Dynasty, it has allowed you to understand the family dynamics of a show as deep and intricate as Succession.
Maybe that's it, Nikki.
I think you get it. Yeah.
And the best part about the show is that it's so fucking funny. Like, and
Really?
I'm obsessed with Kieran Culkin. Like, I love him so much. He's like such a huge part of the show. He's one of the siblings. He is so funny. He makes the show like.
Is it a comedy?
Like, it's a drama, but it's so fun. It's not like a comedy face value, but it's very witty. Like,
Okay.
it's so like Andrew and I are cracking up.
Yeah, and I feel like Kieran Culkin is funny
Nuts.
without trying.
Yeah, like who he plays in the show, like I just think that's him in real life. So it makes me laugh even harder because I'm like, oh, Kieran, like you're so crazy here. You say the craziest
Stunning
stuff.
name.
I know. Oh, my mom loves that name. Kieran Callum.
Oh my God, speaking of names, your son Callum said that he wanted to go by Cal.
Yeah.
And we talk about, he's your oldest, my oldest, Colin. He freaking told me today he wants to go by Call.
No.
I am like, these kids are the same person. It's crazy.
Wow.
Because he was playing video
That is
games and it was
crazy.
shortened to Call. And he goes, oh, it's calling me Call. Like, you can call me Call.
That's
okay.
so funny. That's so weird.
Call and Cal.
They are the same person, just like what, 2.5 years apart?
Same energy, same brains,
I
same.
know. Like, I love them so much.
They're the best.
Oh, speaking of kids, my almost 15-month-old finally decided to try to start walking today. So this was a big day in our house. He took a lot of steps.
Oh, puppy.
Like, I feel like by the end of the week, he will be a walker. Like,
Done.
wait, did I tell you my niece calls him hammer knees?
Why?
Because when he crawls,
my-
it's like... She's like, go, hammer knees.
Oh my God, he needs knee pads.
No, he's a freaking dank. He loves it. But he finally started to try to walk. If you would have told me that I would have a 15-month-old that didn't walk, I would just be like, there's no way. Like, people say that, but like, that doesn't really happen. And let me tell you, carrying around this freaking sack of potatoes all the time,
He's big. He's meaty.
he's 26 pounds.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm tired, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm
Mama's
very
back
excited.
needs a break.
I'm so excited for the walking. Like, let's do it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so guys,
Congrats.
if you,
That's exciting.
thank you. But if you also are like me and you haven't watched Succession, give it another shot. It's really good. Really good
Okay.
show. I know. I'm very excited. You and John can watch it together.
How many seasons?
I think there's like 6.
Okay.
We just
Count me
started
out.
season 2.
Count me out.
Yeah, you have a lot to watch.
A lot.
Speaking of shows to watch, I was trying to find out like what's coming out in November because we're getting into holiday season and shows kind of drop off a little bit because obviously we're busy. But we have 2 huge shows coming in November. Secret Lives and Mormon Wives, November 13th, which is
Right around the corner. 2 weeks.
next week,
Yeah.
2 weeks. But the problem is they're dropping all 10 episodes at once again on Hulu. So I
We're
was
gonna have to
thinking
work
like
it out.
yeah, or like we can make that bonus episodes where it's like, oh, we're gonna do 1 through 3, whatever we decide to break up instead of not making that part of the main show.
For
Because
sure.
we love a boner ep. And then
Love.
another big show, which is very symbolic for our show, but Southern Charm is coming back on Wednesday, November 19th.
Wow. And it looks like a good season. We have Craigie Boy out there in the dating field.
I'm so excited. Like, I really cannot wait. And when we started our podcast, it was at the very tail end of last year's Southern Charm and Freckled Little Lips.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, so really full circle for us.
Wow.
I know. Look at us. We're growing
Look at
up.
us. Sticking
So-
with it too.
Southern Charm will be part of like the main show recap.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that will replace OC. Good riddance. Smell you later. Okay, speaking of another show that we are so excited to say goodbye to, Love is Blind. What a
Waste of time.
yeah, like the reunion was so disappointing. I was actually like kind of looking forward to it, but it was pointless.
First of all, looked freezing cold. Why was it outside? Everybody was getting blown away. The introduction was so weird and crazy. The song playing and everybody walking down I'm like, okay, like moving along. Cannot stand Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey. Like, truly cannot. I need, who's that famous couple from the first season? They just had a baby. I think the guy's name is
Cameron
Oh, what the fuck is her
and Lauren.
We need them.
That's such a good idea.
It's not my
should get
original
them.
idea, but it is one that I
Oh,
stand.
Barnett. Were you going to say
Not
Barnett?
Barnett. I was not going to say Barnett. No, I was going to say Cam and Lauren. Yes, I
Yeah.
think that's her name. If it's not, I'm sorry.
It is.
But yeah, so just a waste of time. The
And-
only reason, I didn't even finish it, but the only thing that I got from it was that, spoiler alert, Sparkles has a baby.
Yeah, which they kind of spoiled it for themselves, but I was trying to like spin it. Maybe it wasn't
I
happening just to
didn't
surprise us.
I didn't think it was hers.
2.5 months postpartum. Are you kidding? I wish I looked like that now,
They were like, "Oh, I was wondering why you were so thick." Like, oh.
which was so crazy. So crazy that they said that.
But I am happy that she did tell Jordan, and they spoke about it before. They seemed very amicable and
Yeah. And like
fine.
all the drama from the like post show was really just like the outsiders, like everybody hooking up
Yeah.
with Joe. Like, and it happened, like, it seemed like it all happened in 2 months and then nothing's happened since. Like, we don't
Yeah.
care.
There's too much time in between.
Yeah, too much. And normally the time in between is good to see if, like, what's going on with the people that are married, but nobody
Right.
got married.
Right. We
And
don't
also,
care.
Vanessa and Nick didn't even ask, like, any questions. Like, nothing about the diabetes of it all. Like, I guess that's rude, but, like, Vanessa is weird. Like, she could have worked it in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Like, oh, so did you pick him? It seemed like you had a really strong connection to diabetes. Like, I don't
Right.
know.
How much
Like,
did that play in your decision to pick him?
yeah. Like, I just feel like they didn't ask anything. We got no information. But also, I think because, like, nobody cared anymore.
Yeah.
Like, everybody up there was like, let's just get this over with. Like,
I didn't finish, but did anything else interesting happen? Did we get Casey? I saw Casey and Patrick like talk a little bit. That was a waste. Stupid.
that was a waste. No, they like brought some other girl up from the pods. I can't remember her name, and she was there for the whole time, and she was like the whole reunion.
She was Madison's friend.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, like bye, don't
Yeah.
care. Yeah, nothing really good, honestly.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, ready to
Stupid
move on
season.
from that.
Thanks for nothing. Bye.
The crazy part is, they probably have like 3 other seasons already filmed
Which is so annoying.
for sure. But there's got to be. We're due for a
They,
good
they have
one.
to. They have to shake it up somehow.
Yeah,
It's now getting a little stale. Things
Yeah, it's
aren't
switch
the
up the
casting
trope.
on this was rough. So
Atrocious.
somebody needs to get fired.
Wait, you want to know what's funny? I can't remember his name, but from the season where they were in Oregon or Washington or something, one of the girls, Chelsea, from that season,
Mm-hmm.
she's like now helps with casting. Like that's her job. Like somehow
Really?
she got a job through where she does casting, and people were like, for this season, they're like, oh my God, what did Chelsea do? Like, why did she cast these like losers? And her husband, who she married on the show, like made a video saying like, gosh, she helps like bring people in like to interview, but she doesn't like pick the cast.
Right.
Like, she didn't like pick these freaks, okay? Maybe she like found a couple of them, but she didn't say like put them on the show.
Yeah, it seems like maybe just the whole state of or city of Denver, Colorado, maybe just
I was
something.
in my head, I was like, state of Denver, that feels wrong.
No, the the air is strange there.
Too much green. Okay, let's move on to Special Forces because I texted you and I said
Yeah.
last week's episode was so depressing. This week I actually really enjoyed, and maybe
Okay.
it's because we actually got to hear from like
People
Eric
that you care
Decker, and it just seemed like a much lighter episode.
I kind of was half asleep during it, so let me know what happened.
Okay, so basically, this episode of Special Forces, at the beginning of the episode, as soon as they focus on Eric Decker in the first 5 minutes, I was like, oh fuck, he's gonna go home. Like, okay. But they start a challenge where they have to, like, I don't know, hike up some crazy ass hill, and Chanel gets pulled right away. Because she just like they couldn't even see the group. She was so far behind. I think she wanted to get pulled. Like
Yeah.
she was going to quit either way. But it was very poetic that she was the 8th person to leave, and she was number
wow.
8. Yeah, kind of beautiful.
Oh my
Beautiful ending
God.
there.
Not to bring it back to Love is Blind, but that's very numerological for
very-
Sparkles.
Yeah. Okay. So that's like a little bit of good vibes there. After that, they had to like, for whatever reason, or I don't know if it was before that, but they had to hold their like backpacks.
Yeah, they were
over
like
their
punishing them.
because they wanted people to quit.
Yeah.
Because there's like too many people in the bunkers. They're like, we need some of these people to quit. Nobody quit. But I want to say Gia is so impressive. Like literally like giving everything she had to hold that thing over her head while Mark Estes was like about to drop to the
Crying.
floor.
Even when
God.
the next part, when they did the little shimmy over the rope in their group of 3, and they only
Okay,
had
that's like a really makes it seem easy.
Okay,
what they
okay.
had-
Like, oh yeah, they just did like a little shimmy across this silly little rope tied across the mountains. No, it was like a rope in between two mountains, and they had to like hold the
They
top
did
of
have
the
to
rope.
shimmy across, yeah.
Yeah. But they had to do it in a certain amount of time, which was
Yeah.
kind of the challenge. Gia Giudice slayed. I think they were the first group to go. I forget who she was with. Brianna, right?
Yeah. They
And
all did good.
I forget who else, but they all did great, but they failed because she didn't make it in time. But she was going hard. Also, not to mention she's tiny.
Yeah, she's
She
tiny.
could barely reach the top rope.
Yeah, it's like hanging on a rope, basically.
They're so tough on her. And
I know.
she's got that grit though. Like
She does.
I feel like, she's used to her dad. Her dad's like a little crazy. She grew up
Talking
in like a
shit.
loud Italian family,
Yeah.
like tough love, like
But she's very mentally strong.
yes, very.
Like, she's not going to quit. Like, she will make it to the end. I really love her. I'm like
her.
happy that she decided to do this show. Like, it makes her like she's just coming off so well.
Yeah.
And just like such a nice girl. Like, I'm glad that people get to see this side of her. I was shocked that nobody fell from that challenge. Like, not one person fell.
I know. Yeah, I was thinking like was their harness hooked up in a way that they couldn't fall, but
No. That's crazy. Like, that's impressive.
yeah, they're all really doing like this is a tough group. That's why they're trying to get people to quit.
Yeah, that's so true. That
Nobody's
challenge would have
giving
made
up.
me quit. I would have been like, I'm not fucking doing that, dude. You're high. I'm not shimming across two mountains. Like, the ladder was one thing. Like,
Yeah,
that was
nobody
insane.
blinked. They all
No,
did it.
Well, because now they're so conditioned. They're like, oh, I guess we have to go between these two mountains today. Let's get it over with. Gia
Everybody that would have quit
is gone.
is gone.
Yeah.
Nick Young would have been like a little bitch on it.
Every time Mark Estes, like, they cut to him, he immediately has to just like acknowledge that he's like a TikToker and he's like famous for being hot. And I actually like love that about him.
I need to know more about him. And I'm
Yeah.
assuming, like you said, he makes it far because we haven't
Yeah.
heard from him yet. But like, what? I need to know more.
Like, what's going on in that brain?
It,
Like, have you been through anything?
like
He's going to talk about his public breakup.
No, I feel like there's just
Stupid.
acorns like rolling around in his brain.
I know, but like the
He's
fact
just
that he
so
has
hot.
no shame, like that he's just like, yeah, I don't know, I post thirst traps, like I'm a TikToker, like I don't know, it like makes me a little endeared to him. Also, he's really hot, so
There you go. Right.
he's a very good looking man. Okay, so after they
Boy.
do that,
He's a boy.
he's 26.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like okay,
Okay.
we could.
He's a young man.
We're 26.
That's right. Minus.
It's fine. So after they do that challenge, they go back to the bunkers, and Eric Decker gets called into like the one of those sit down confessional with the DS. And the second he sits down, he looks like he's about to start crying. Like, I actually felt so bad for him. He starts saying that like, I don't know if he said this part, but I think just we know from him that towards the end of his football career, like he kept getting injured. Like he finally would like get back to the games and he would get injured again. And he pretty much said that like he decided to give up and like retire on his own terms instead of like keep fighting it out to more or less like get let go anyway. Which, to admit that, probably was such a weight lifted off his shoulders. That he needed to like tell anybody, like that's why. But I think for him, hopefully it was like cathartic. And then he was just saying how, like, since he left football, he's pretty much just become a stay-at-home dad, like, but he loves being with his kids, but he doesn't have his own thing, which is what you hear from every person that retires from
I was
professional sports.
just going to say, we just heard from Randall Cobb the same exact thing. It's actually really sad.
It is
Because
really
it's not
sad.
even just their career. This is their life. Since they're
know.
children, they're playing in high school, they either, the good players, not Johnny Manziel, like they're not partying, like they're dedicated to their
Yeah, they're
sport
dedicated.
and it's their whole life. And then you retire and it's like, oh shit, like,
I know. What do you do now?
yeah, I don't have practice. I don't have my team.
I know.
It's very
and
depressing.
I feel like we said this last time, but people like really hate Jesse Decker, like, and I don't know why. Like, they seem to have like a really like beautiful, loving relationship, like a nice family. Like, if you know why people hate her, can you let us know? Like,
Yeah, is it just because you think she's annoying or
yeah, like cringy. I don't know. Like, why do people hate her? Like, seriously, I want to know. What's the lore? Tell
Because
us.
they're jealous.
I mean, they are a hot couple.
They are.
Okay, so basically he like, confesses all of that. Seems like he felt a lot better. And then the next challenge that they had to do was called Murder Ball. And
Okay, this is where I fell asleep.
I think they play this in like the challenge, like MTV The Challenge, but obviously not as intense. But the point of the game is kind of just like last man standing, like you guys have to fight for the ball. And by the end of the game, it was like girls versus guys, all not girls versus guys, but girls and guys playing all at the same time. And all the girls were freaking out. They're like, I'm not gonna go out there with like these football players
Right.
that literally could kill me. Like they were like, we're gonna die. Like
Why
what
would
is
they do
going
that?
on? I don't know, but they all did, and they all went so hard. But the three footballers, Eric, Andrew, and Randall Cobb, all were like the most damaged.
But were they being mindful of the women or no? Everybody was just going
No,
hard.
everybody was just fucking going hard. Yeah,
Who
everybody
won?
was going hard.
Sean.
Oh, the soccer player.
Oh my God. Who?
Yeah, yeah. And then we got to hear from her. She got called into the DS after that because she won, and they were like, "Oh, finally, we're seeing like something from you." And she goes in to say that she was, I guess, the captain of like the U.S. team or whatever, captain
Yeah.
of the soccer team for 8 years, and during those 8 years, she had like 2 or 3 kids. And she had such a terrible, like, toxic marriage that, like, she was on the road as, like, the captain leader of this team with her kids, and her husband was home, like, alone. Like, just doing nothing, like, not helping in any way, like, such a piece of shit. Like, they're going through a divorce right now. And she was kind of saying the same thing that, like, Brianna Chicken Fry was saying is that, like, you feel like a fraud because you're, like, respected and this big leader and this, like, independent woman, like, this
Everybody's
boss bitch.
looking up to you.
Everyone's looking up to you, and then at home you're with this like fucking loser sleazeball that's like draining everything from you that they can, and it's like not what you would expect. And again, I think for her it was like cathartic to like get that out and like finally speak her truth and like gain some respect. But
Did she cry?
I actually like don't think she cried. I don't remember. She's a tough bitch.
Yeah. Meanwhile, all the men are like, whoa.
I know. But anyway, Eric ended up getting hurt in the murder ball and he got eliminated for like injury. So
no.
Jesse, of course, like left.
Did she?
Yeah, she was
I'm
like,
gonna
as
have to
soon
go
as he
back and
came
watch.
in, as soon as he came in, was like, oh, so he started packing. He's like, yeah, I have to go. She was like, what? She like jumped up out of bed and like packed her shit and like they walked the fuck out of there. But when Jesse left, she shook the DS's hand, was like, this has been an incredible experience. Thank you for everything you've done for our country. Like, she just like said like such nice things to them upon leaving that I was like, again, respect, like, hello.
How did they respond?
Oh, they loved it. They're like, no, like, whatever, you guys did a great job, whatever.
Wow. All right, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go back.
so-
I have to go back and watch. That
Yeah.
sounds like I missed a lot.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good episode.
Damn.
I know, I really liked it. Oh, and also there's 3 episodes left. The finale is November 20th.
Okay, and the winners get nothing. Just the
Yeah, unclear.
Okay.
Bragging rights.
Okay.
But that would be a lot to say that you did that.
Also, just a circle jerk back to when we said that everybody gets $20,000. I really am reading. It's like $100,000 to $150,000 to $200,000.
That makes more sense because, like, you are really putting
That's
your.
crazy.
Oh, that Brittany left.
But that they're paying that much. That's like millions of dollars
Yeah, I guess
for to pay
Yeah.
out everybody on the show.
Yeah, but it's a cable network and nobody like watches cable anymore. And it's on like Fox, like nobody watches Fox. Like that probably brings in a lot of advertised dollars for them.
Well, to me, you're saying nobody watches.
No, like that channel besides this show.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Okay, well-
what other show have you ever watched on? Oh, I guess American Horror Story I think is on FX or whatever. But besides that, like what other show have you ever watched on? That's what I'm saying. So this probably brings in a lot of money for them.
I'm speechless. I have nothing.
Yeah. So good thing we're doing our job and
Right.
spreading awareness.
Here we go again. Claw clips and
They could put a little money in our pockets. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Normally we do Salt Lake City and then Orange County, but I have to get Orange County out of the way so we can focus on the meat of what we have to do here. This week, finally, we had the finale of Real Housewives of Orange County. And like the episode starts and I'm like, oh my God, we're still in Amsterdam? Like, I don't know why, I just thought we were done there. And then it's like 40 minutes into the episode and there was like no Gretchen blowout, like no yelling. If anything, there was a truce between Tamara and Gretchen. I was like, what's going on here?
I
Like,
almost stopped watching because I was like, this is so boring. Like,
so
I
boring.
actually can't. And then I was like, oh my God, wait, there is the whole blow up at the end. I have to finish watching.
Yeah, I have to finish that up. The best part of the episode for me was Gina, Heather, and Shannon microdosing on shrooms, going to like a maze, fun house, mirror house, like so funny. Like Shannon was being so funny this whole episode, and like when they were at dinner and she gets up and she has the tag on her skirt after they were just like making fun of her.
Always, she sat in her blush, in her white dress the last episode, just the best.
So funny. So
Getting out of the car and her legs are like wide open.
you see like her undies.
Yeah. She's
my
just
God.
a special breed.
She's a special breed. But we get to like literally basically the last 15 minutes of the episode, everything happens. And can I just say, like, the way that I do not care, like, I'm so over it. And obviously, like, so Tamara presents to Gina that Gretchen liked all these posts, basically like it's like about like anti-trans kids, anti-gay people, but they don't show us the post. This is just what people are saying online and what they've like alleged to. So Tamara shows this to Gina like 2 weeks ago. Tamara and Gretchen come to a truce, and then on the last second of their trip, Gina decides to like bring this up to Gretchen.
Gina takes the bait.
Yeah, Gina takes the bait, of course, brings this up to Gretchen, and Gretchen's reaction was so bizarre.
Right?
Yeah, like they show Gretchen, they're like, oh, we found out that you're liking these posts, like, and they show her, and she just like, she seemed like almost like unbothered.
Right. She was like, I don't think I did. Like,
Yes.
but the way she was saying it didn't make me believe that she didn't do it. I was like,
Well, of course she did.
Definitely did it. Like,
100%.
because she wasn't outright saying no. Like,
No.
And the whole thing that Heather was saying was like, how are you not appalled? How are you saying, I would never do this? Like, she was just like, I don't think I did. Like,
And also, though, from Heather's point of view, like, one, I do want to say, like, non-defensive Gretchen, but the fact that Tamara had these for a year.
Right.
And didn't, like, tell Heather, like, knowing this would hurt her feelings the most is so fucking weird. Like, two wrongs don't make it right. Like, just because Gretchen did this, like, doesn't mean that Tamara is still not, like, a shady slime ball, like, doing whatever she can to take Gretchen down at all costs, which has been the whole theme of this season, tit for tat, right? But here's the other side, like, if this is what Gretchen believes, like, just say, like, Heather, I love you and I respect your family and the decisions you make for your family. Like, maybe I wouldn't make them for my own. I don't agree with it. I did like those posts. I'm so sorry if that hurt your feelings, but, like, this is my truth, or whatever it is. But to just say, like, oh, I don't think I did. That's so not my character. That's so not who I am. I had a Tupperware party 20 years ago with a drag queen.
literally,
like, of
that's
course
what
I
I
love
was
gay
going to say.
people.
For them to have the audacity to show us a clip from her having a drag queen Tupperware party in 2009, do you know how much can happen in what
Oh my God.
That's literally like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes, that was crazy. Not good for Gretchen. Gretchen leaves the table, calls Slade to basically tell Slade, like, unlike the posts. That's what I took from that conversation. She was like, oh, they saw that I like these posts. They're saying I like these posts. Like, what do you think? And Slade's like, oh, well, Tamara used a gay slur 20 years ago.
About his
So
sandals.
talk to her. Like, shut up.
I know, like it's so painful at this point. But then
It's
they
so
get in the car,
painful.
they wouldn't let her in the car.
I know.
And after that, they all decide, oh, you know what? Maybe she didn't do it.
Well, it's like the next morning they all woke up with like buyer's remorse or something, that like they just believed Tamara on these screenshots without like hearing Gretchen out. But Gretchen didn't really like.
Right. It was her response. I think they were willing to
Yeah.
hear her had she come with anything.
She didn't really say anything
Either
until they
an
wouldn't let her in the
apology-
car.
An apology or saying you didn't do it, something.
She just kind of froze because she got caught. And what is she going to say? Like, she's not going to announce on national television that, like, she feels that way because she knows how that's going to make her look, even though that is how she feels that way.
She's
And then
reacting the same way when the whole thing happened with Tamara, with the song.
Yes.
And she's like immediate, like, oh fuck, like regretting what she did. because
No.
now she's going to have to face the music. But she seems so
true.
defeated, though. It's almost like I feel like she's not giving a response because she doesn't seem right.
Yeah,
This whole
no, she's
Amsterdam trip, she seems very, very off. Like she
well, her
seems,
anxiety is like because it's like what's coming next, you know?
yeah, I think that she's also just doesn't even know how to, like, I don't think she has anything in the tank left. She's like
No,
us.
she's
She has
done.
nothing left.
But now that you said that about her reaction, it just made me think about when Tamara confronted her in New Orleans, like, oh, like Katie's going around saying that you said that I drugged you that night. And her response was like very similar, like, what? Wait, no, I don't think I would say that. Like, I guess that's how she responds when she's like caught in a lie.
Right.
Which she needs to work on that, I guess, or just like own up to everything. I don't know what to say. Like, it's a very weird response.
But it's almost like you're calculating your lies and going back to try and think like, oh shit, who did
How
I
can I
say
fix
what
this?
to?
Yes.
That it's, did I
That's
say
what it
that?
is.
It's
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
Yeah, like
There's
how can
so
I get
many-
my way out of this? Like she's
Right.
thinking that in the moment instead of just either coming forward or like just sticking to the lie. So then the next morning they're in the bus. Gretchen basically like stays back in Amsterdam to get on a different flight because she's just fucking done and they're done with her, but they're all having regret for the way like they treated Gretchen. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that they didn't show because they gave us 2 minutes of that.
But and we know that this was Tamara's plan. I think that they feel bad and they feel
Yeah.
stupid that they
Yeah.
took the bait.
Oh, you think they felt bad because like Tamara got what she wanted?
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's a big part of it too.
And that they didn't like have actual proof. It was just a screenshot. And then Gina and Emily said that like they tried to go and find the posts, and like Gretchen does follow those accounts, but they didn't see any like posts. But to me, it's like that's the same thing. She follows them. Like
Totally.
that's the their beliefs that they're perpetuating. Like
Totally.
there you go. But I feel like Heather would have been willing to like hear Gretchen out.
I think she would have too.
You
Like
know?
we said, but she came with
Yeah.
nothing.
So I don't know how she's gonna react at the reunion, and especially like Andy.
Yeah, we see that and we know that Gretchen is. There was just videos of her circulating, pulling out like a bedazzled Trump hat. Like she is a Trump
Yeah.
supporter. That is
Yeah.
the beliefs that a lot of people in that party, not party, but that support him believe.
Yeah.
Like you can't hang around with a certain demographic and then be like, not me. I would never. It was just so infuriating to hear Tamara say, like, over and over, she's a terrible person. Well, I've been telling you this for 12 years. Like, shut the fuck up already. Truly.
And we keep saying that, like, Tamara, like, the hiding behind curtains. Tamara hides behind her iHeartRadio contract curtain. Because, like, the last 2 episodes, it's like, oh, well, iHeartRadio sent me this. Oh, they sent me this 2 years ago and I kept it quiet. They sent me this 3 years ago and I kept it quiet. It's like, okay, you don't have to. Like, you can still tell people that are close to you if you think it's information that would hurt them.
Right. It
Like,
doesn't have to be on air. If you genuinely care about Heather,
Yeah.
you would tell her, maybe privately even, because she
Yeah.
will be filming with Gretchen. Hey, just keep your eyes and ears open. Don't give too much of yourself to this person who hates your family.
Exactly, or it doesn't like align with your beliefs when you're going to come on this show, like promoting like all the charitable work that you do, like for the LGBTQ plus community. Like maybe you don't want somebody like this on the cast, and like we should do something about it or have a conversation on camera. Like, guys, talk about that on camera. Like that would be so crazy to see, like in a positive way. Like, do you know what I mean,
I'm wondering why she waited until now to share this.
Tamara?
Yeah.
Oh, because she's like, oh, we made a truce, so now Gretchen's off guard, and I can really nail the fucking coffin.
Couldn't we have brought this up in the beginning of the season?
Or like the beginning of Amsterdam, or
I mean, before the last 20 minutes of the season?
she had this information since before Gretchen, I think, even got cast on the show. Apparently, like these posts that Gretchen's been liking have been going around for like years. Like it wasn't like a big secret. I guess it was to Heather because I don't think Heather like follows Gretchen.
Right.
But then we cut to the end of the episode where there's this like weird encounter at Jen's house where it's like Jen, Gina, and Shannon. They're on the phone call with like a distorted voice of like an alleged blogger or something, basically saying that Tamara has been leaking everything that's happened in the season to the blogger because Tamara wants to like control the narrative of how the show is going to play out behind the scenes. Can I just say their reaction was so like, I was like, duh.
Yeah, but it's also like, why is she doing that?
Tamara?
Yeah, does she think she's not going to get caught? Like, do you have no life?
I think that Tamara like so badly wanted to make sure that Gretchen was going to go down that she was even controlling everything she could, because I saw another video today of an Instagram account that says that like, yeah, Tamara was telling the same thing to him. Like Tamara was trying to tell people not to take interviews from Gretchen, like to like blackball Gretchen so she couldn't like promote anything about the season. Tamara was saying like, just wait till you see what's going to come out about her. Like you don't want to be, you don't want to give her a platform. Yeah, you don't want to be associated with her because wait till you see what happens at the end of the season. Like,
Damn.
which is so just like, that's how you want to live your life.
It's so toxic. It's
So
actually
toxic.
not enjoyable to watch.
No, it was.
And I don't
it was
think the ladies
depressing.
are enjoying it at all either. Like Gina, I think in the car was just like, this is annoying. Like
Yeah, like-
nobody cares about you guys anymore. Enough.
Well, Gina was like, you both look bad. And people are taking like sides, like Gretchen versus Tamara, like who's worse? Like,
No,
they're
they're
both bad. Mm-hmm. Like, really, they're both bad. Like, the whole season needs a huge shakeup.
And I think Tamara was like super offended that Gina was saying that. Like, you're gonna
Yes.
spin it on me? Well,
Yeah.
you're not innocent either.
I know. Just like a dark, weird season. And also like just the bloggers of every single show, every single season. It's like, I wonder if Bravo is going to enact some sort of order where it's like, if you get caught leaking information, like you have to pay a fine, you have to do
Should be.
this. Because it's out of control. And for them all to be shocked when they find out that somebody does it is so bizarre. Because they all do it.
Yeah.
Hello, even Danielle from Summer House leaked a story about Craig getting kicked out of paid
Yeah. Amanda's
about
wedding.
Kyle's wedding. Like, hello, they all do it. Everybody does it.
Well, you know what, Brie? Speaking of everybody doing it, I think that's a great segue. And I
is a
think
great
we've
segue.
waited long enough.
Okay, so that brings us into the highlight of every week. I'm gonna be so sad if we ever like turn on Salt Lake City like we
I don't
did
think
with
so.
OC.
No, I
It's
don't
not
think
possible,
so.
right?
No, not with
Okay.
the cast that they've given us.
Yeah, like,
There's
not with
no
the-
way.
Not with the gift that is the ladies of Salt Lake City. So, huge episode this week, you guys. We have the first episode of what is going to be 2-3 episodes plus the season of Below Deck of the crossover of the two. And I can't even, if I told you guys how many times I had this episode just like playing in the background, like you would think I have a problem. Like it's giving,
When
it's actually-
Taylor's album came out and you couldn't
Yes!
stop listening to it.
Nikki, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's like it's literally the life of a showgirl.
It's Opalite, baby.
It's Opalite. I can't stop because, like I said on Instagram, like there's so many things happening here, like so many like side plots, so many funny one lines, so many dynamics that it's hard to get it all in the first watch. Like so many nooks and crannies, and I'm gonna be all scatterbrained all over the place with this episode because it's gonna be hard to not just jump to the very end. But there are things that are funny that I want to talk about first. So the first point that I want to make is that these ladies took a 15-hour trip to get to the boat. They showed up like high energy, looking beautiful, ready to party, like the way I would need a fucking nap after
Yeah.
that trip.
But you rally.
Like, would you? I guess you have to rally if
Yeah,
you're on a show.
I would.
But if you're not, I'd be like, guys, we need to put the cameras on for 2 hours. Like, everybody needs to take a nap.
But you napped on the 15-hour flight.
I know, but when they came out of like the airport or wherever they were, like from the flight, ready to get on the bus, they're like, "Wow, this is gonna be amazing!" I was like, "Oh my god!" Seeing what we saw, like in the first minute, where it's like a horror film. That's another thing. The editing and the cinematography of the season and this episode specifically was so funny. Like, even when they were like flashing to the people's heads, it was like, like horror music.
Because they get it. It's all a joke. It's a skit. It's not real. It's not
It's
real.
a sim. It's not real. You're right. It can't be real. Okay. So the lady gets to the boat, and we are reunited with some of our favorite people ever. Below Deck, Daisy, obsessed.
Love.
Chef Ben. So we have not seen Chef Ben in what, like 10 years?
And we didn't really get to see him very much either. I mean,
I do have to
granted,
say, like-
this isn't the Below Deck, you know, but we saw a lot of Daisy.
A lot of Daisy, of course. But just to say like one negative thing real quick, get out of my system. I was not impressed with the food.
Really?
Sliders for like these delicate women, unless he did it to like soak up their alcohol. But like Nikki, the patty on those sliders was thicker than the bread.
Ew.
Like, do you want to eat a slider where the
I don't.
burger's like 3 inches thick?
I don't like thick burgers, no.
Nobody wants a thick burger. I was like, really, Ben? That's what you know what you're putting, what show you're putting this on? You're going to put that on Salt Lake City, these thick burgers?
Yeah, but don't call these women delicate. I mean,
But I mean, they're like ladies that eat salads. Well, I guess no. Lisa loves fast food.
yeah, and Heather,
Yeah.
fucking throw down.
It was a
Whitney?
thick burger. Okay, it was a thick burger. Burgers are fine. Thick is not fine.
Yes. Okay. Like, yeah,
I'm
some
glad we settled
caramelized onions, some caramelized bacon. I don't know.
Whatever you can caramelize, throw it on that thick burger. Okay, so we finally arrive. We see our favorite people, and right away, like, Angie's trying to take over the trip, and she's like, oh, you're gonna work harder for your money than you ever have in your life. And like, she is not fucking wrong.
I hope you guys have enough towels to wipe up all the water that Meredith is pouring on Brittany, because
That's Meredith's saving grace of being with Brittany.
Wait, just to jump ahead to that real quick,
Yeah.
they say that Brittany's not allowed to say Jared's name. Anytime she says Jared, they're going to pour water on her. She says it. Meredith pours a whole pitcher of water on her head, and Brittany laughs. Brie, what would you do if somebody did that to you? They're eating lunch. She's sitting in a chair, fully
I would
dressed.
shove them overboard.
Oh, I would punch you right in the face. Can
But
you
I
even
think-
imagine?
I think Brittany likes being the butt of the joke because it means she's in with the group.
Right. Which is
Like,
so
she can
sad,
take it,
yeah.
which is sad. She can take it. I don't think she minds. Like, I think she has fun with it, and she likes to egg everybody on.
She does.
So part of that is like, you're going to get shit back on you.
But they are actually, like, they don't like her. Like, they are mean to her. It's fine to be a part of the joke, but, like, I don't think that they like her.
But you know what? I think they're going to turn after the season because I feel like the audience really likes her. I think she's so necessary to this cast because, one, like, she doesn't give a fuck. Like, she'll bring up to
Clearly.
Bronwyn the second she gets alone with her what happened and why she was late and make it so uncomfortable. Like, she does
Bronwyn,
not care.
they don't even get along. The fact that they're sharing a room together is so, that's another element of the,
They're the leftovers.
oh my God.
It's like click, click, click. Oh, I guess you two are stuck together. We're so sorry.
What
Nobody
did
likes
she
you
say?
guys.
What did she say? You've got grit. What did we say? Heather told her that, told Brittany, like, you've got grit. You could do it with sharing
She's
a
like,
room
you're a
with-"
trooper. You got it. Like, so funny. So funny. Also, what I want to say about Brittany is, like, we actually need her because Meredith hates her so much.
Mm-hmm.
And Meredith is just really like Sleeping Beauty this season. And the only person that can get Meredith
Wake her
to
up.
wake up is Brittany.
Yes, you're
So,
so
like,
right.
we need her because the seizure, Nikki, I was pissing my pants. Meredith's, like, literally sleeping dead. And she's like, seizure?
Oh my God. Sleeping dead.
People have seizures. My son is one of them.
That was so, like, whoa.
Like, if there's one thing that's going to
forgot about
activate
that.
Meredith, it is like a health related issue. Like, I know you didn't watch last season, but the same thing happened last season when Angie like made fun of her hearing aids. Like, Meredith was defending the deaf community, now she's defending the seizure community.
Didn't
like,
she, like, know somebody who had, like, brain cancer or something? Like, a friend of
don't
a
know.
friend?
Probably. Like, if you, yeah. She will not waste any chance to like defend anybody. But also, again,
Love that
sorry,
for
we're
her.
jumping around. Bronwyn, like, just immediately spilling everything onto Whitney and Lisa, what Brittany said about her was so fucking rude. But Bronwyn did this last season too, where like if you say something to Bronwyn, like, it is not a secret. Like, she will say it back, and I think it's because she learned last season so quickly that anything she has said is going to get brought to the table.
Right.
So really quick, she's like, oh, that's how you girls play? Okay, I'll play that too.
Who is she the tightest with?
Well, it used to be Lisa. I mean, that's how she got on the show, but she's not really, like, tight
That's what I'm, like, seeing, that she's
with
not super,
anybody. Like,
yeah.
Mary likes her, for sure. And Bronwyn says the only person that called her to check up on her was Mary, which was so telling, so sad, honestly. Like, even if you're not friends, like, that's your coworker.
Right. You can't shoot her a text and just say, hey, hope you're okay.
But that also proves that, like, these ladies, like, they don't I think they know that what Bronwyn is, the headlines are really nothing because there's nothing to find. There's no information. And Bronwyn explained it so well. She was like, there's no allegations. There's no mugshot. There's no charges against me. There's no trial. There's no court. Nothing's ongoing. Like, this is closed. That's why you can't find anything. It's literally nothing. So, like, what
Gretchen needed that energy.
Yes.
In her explanation.
You're so right. But Bronwyn's like, I'm not ashamed of anything that's been in my past. Like, I saw online, I don't know if this is true, but apparently, like, the Bronwyn headline rumors is that a job that she used to work for, I guess she had some sort of, like, company card, and she was using it, like, for herself.
Nefariously, yeah.
Yeah, nefariously, like, buying plane tickets and spending, and I'm sure Todd bailed her out. Maybe a lot of people in the company were doing it, and they all got caught. Like, maybe she was doing it for a boss or somebody else. Like, who knows, like, what happened, but whatever happened is
But she said
nothing.
that she didn't do anything. She wasn't charged with anything. So maybe she knew.
Yeah,
Maybe somebody
or
was doing something that she knew about. And she said she cooperated with the police.
Exactly. And then they were like, okay, so then, like, why do you care that it's out there? Like, she came on that boat. Like, I would have been fucking shitting my pants, arriving late, fully inflatable.
So funny.
That outfit?
You
was
can't
insane.
be scared if you're wearing that. Like, you're ready to go.
You're making a statement.
Yes.
But then you could see, like, when she's alone with people, like, her anxiety comes out. And she kept talking on behalf of, like, her and Todd. So, like, I don't think she's embarrassed by whatever happened. She just is not embarrassed, but the way that it's affecting her relationship with Todd is what is giving her anxiety. Because in her head, she's probably like, this came out. These ladies are going to drag this out for fucking the rest of the season.
We just want to stop talking about it, right?
Yeah, this is all I'm going to have to talk about now. Like, Todd doesn't want to deal with this. He doesn't want to come on camera, talk about this. We can't explain anything. Like, I feel like she made a good point. Like, since she's been on the show, anything bad that could be said about her has been said in public, and that only affects her relationship with Todd. So he's like, why the fuck are you on the show? Like, these aren't real friends, but this is her life now, and she likes it.
Yeah.
Also, rite of passage, you know?
What do you mean?
Like, when you're a new housewife,
Oh, like people are digging stuff up?
digging stuff up. Like, that's just what happened. So obviously it's going to come out, you know?
But I think that it will not go on further because she did deal with it head on. And like she said, the case is sealed. So
The case is sealed.
there's nothing that I'm going to say. Like, this conversation isn't going to go any further because there's no more information that I can give you. All that Bronwyn is going to be able to say is, I didn't do anything. There's nothing else she could say. They can't battle with her on facts because there's no facts that they
Yeah, there's no
have.
facts. There's literally nothing to discuss.
Yeah.
But Bronwyn comes in hot because she's like, she said last episode that she knows that Lisa did this. Like, she just feels that this is Lisa. But then she comes on the boat and she's kind of like refusing to say Lisa's name, but she's saying that, like, I know that somebody did this, like, somebody in this group, like, why else would this be out there? And then I didn't notice it much the first time, but when I watched it 100 times, like, Heather and Whitney are really,
Looking at each other?
they're instigating, like, this Lisa's name, like, the whole time. Like, I mean, Heather set this up from last episode, like, already trying to get Meredith to flip on Lisa. And I feel like now Bronwyn's, like, whatever cases being out there are just a way for them to take Lisa down. And
But Heather's been up Lisa's ass. So what's that about?
Well, a big theory is that Heather has never forgiven Lisa for season 1, Good Time Girl, and, like, really icing Heather out of the group. That Heather has just been, like, plotting her revenge for 5 seasons. And she's finally saw her chance. Yeah, it's dark. She finally saw her chance to take Lisa down. Heather and Whitney, bad weather.
Yeah.
Because Whitney hates Lisa. They finally saw their chance to take Lisa down, and they're doing it. So the whole time, Heather and Whitney are having all their little side chatters with everybody, rallying the troops, like, planting that, like, Lisa did this. Meanwhile, like, they have no factual proof that Lisa leaked this story or is the reason why these headlines are out there, but they're trying to, like, string together, like, any nook and cranny that they can. They're like, don't you think it's weird that she used the same nickname?
Wait, so you don't think she did it?
Okay,
Are you
so
defending Lisa?
kind of, because now I'm a conspiracy theorist, right? Like
Okay.
that's where I've landed after watching it 100 times. Like I feel like there's so many dynamics happening here. Like I can't tell if Lisa did plant it and Heather knows,
I think she does.
and Lisa knows that Heather knows, and that's why they're having such a weird interaction. Or the conspiracy theory is Heather and Whitney planted it so that they can frame Lisa and finally like dethrone her as Queen Bee.
Lisa's just being so sus. Like, even during the lunch when they were saying, she was like, oh, don't put two and two together. Like, she really was doing that. Nobody
She was-
mentioned her name.
I know, but she probably knows, like,
Preemptively knew.
of course they're gonna think it's me because she gets blamed for everything. Like she's like the tamer in that group. Like
Because she probably is doing it. But I also think that Heather has been involved in things. I think that she knows that Lisa did it because she's also somehow maybe not been directly involved, but been maybe in the vicinity when Lisa was doing it. Because I feel like Heather does have kind of receipts.
she didn't show anything.
Not that she showed yet.
Well, again, back to my conspiracy theory. Like, I feel like Heather was trying to replicate the receipts, proof, screenshot, timeline moment. And she knows that, like, this crossover is going to be so epic. Like, visually, the cast, like, everyone's going to be loving it. And she wants to make a big moment. And, like, this was her big moment to replicate, like, that same vibe. But she was blackout drunk.
Yeah.
Nobody could bring glam. So Heather looked absolutely insane. Like, why was her hair wet? Was her hair wet?
I don't know.
I was like, Heather, what's the contour, the hair, and the black eyeliner is like really scary, but she's wasted. I feel like Heather started to execute her plan to Lisa and like very quickly realized it wasn't going the way she thought it was. And then she was like backpedaling, like
It was all just so much yelling and fingers and
a lot of touching.
a lot of touching. And again, not a flick of the nose, not a punch thrown.
Well, Angie wasn't there.
Right, Angie was busy barfing in her bed, eating white fish
Yeah.
with Mary.
Nikki, if I was on a trip with you and we were sharing a room and I was barfing and you brought in steamed fish,
Would never.
who does that?
I know.
Mary, yeah. And
I
Angie's
mean,
a
it
good
was
friend.
what they were serving.
Still,
Maybe
I
she
would have
can't
been like,
help it.
bring back the sliders. I don't
Can
know.
you go eat up there, please? You don't have to eat with me.
I wish that they would have had like Vanderpump Rules style, the reunion when Sheena was in the trailer
Yeah.
and they had like a little corner on the screen of like Sheena's reaction. Like I needed that of Mary and Angie, but like with subtitles, like just to see what they're talking about. And like an
Yes.
interactive option to like switch, like a
would've
live
loved
stream where I
that.
could switch into that, switch back to the
I
fight.
would have loved that. Choose your
You-
chapter, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That would, because I know that they were probably being so funny when they were trying to like listen to the
So
fight.
funny. Mary with her little quips.
No, she's like, wait, what are they saying? Did you just hear that? And Angie's like, I'm dying.
Right. Like, I don't hear anything. I hear the blood rushing in my ears.
Yikes. Okay, so the fight basically starts at lunch where Heather again is like they're trying to get Lisa to admit that it's her. Bronwyn's like also trying to get Lisa to admit it's her. Lisa's like, fuck this, guys. Like, let's just go swimming. I don't want to
Which was-
fight right now.
Also weird. I know you're just so I think we're on different sides here.
Here's the thing. I don't think any of the ladies like went out on their own and found this information. And it seems like I can't tell if they're trying to say Lisa dug this up and brought it out there or if Lisa just like
Is
heard
sharing
about
it.
it and is sharing it. And like, do they care if it's the latter?
I don't know.
Like, I think they're trying to say Lisa dug it up.
Which
and
I don't think
Lisa's-
she did.
Exactly, which is why Lisa's like not lying when she's saying like, I didn't do this. You're saying I do this. I'm the source. I'm not the source. Like, people tell me things. I get a Diet Coke. People tell me things, but like, I'm not the source. Like, I did not find this. She's not saying like, I did not.
But she's literally creaming her pants in her interview when she's like talking about the downfall of Bronwyn. She's giddy at the thought of her going down.
Well, she's like, karma. I don't want to say karma, but karma. Yeah. Another thing that's weird about this is Heather also has never liked Bronwyn. We don't even know why, but I think she's just like been jealous of Bronwyn like getting into the group. So for now, for Heather like to stake her claim on like this is unfair, like using Bronwyn as like kind of like the scapegoat to like attack Lisa.
Like now I'm gonna protect Bronwyn. Like I don't even like her.
You literally don't care. Like Bronwyn is like such a nothing in this equation of Lisa and the fight.
It's just the Lisa takedown. It's the same. It's back to Rosie, Tamra, Gretchen.
Yes,
it's the
failed takedown.
Yeah,
it's so crazy because Heather immediately starts the dinner. Well, Whitney immediately starts the dinner with saying, like, Lisa, we think you did this. And Heather point blank looks her in the eye and is like, we think you're the source of everything. And at first, like, Lisa is kind of like not overreacting. Like, I feel like she's like, what are you talking about? The source? I'm not the source. Like, I'm not the source. Why would you say I'm the source? And Heather's like, just fucking admit it. Like, you're the source. Like, so dead set that Lisa did this. Like, then she starts like trying to like bully her into just like saying she did it and that it's like not a big deal. Like, that's where I was getting really confused.
What, like saying what?
She was like, just say it. If you say that you did it, who cares? It's not a big deal. Like, come on, you're my buddy.
Well, now
like,
she's trying like a different tactic, right? It wasn't
you
working.
think that's what it was? Or do you think she was like, wait, what did I just say? No, who cares? It's not a problem. Like,
no, I think she was probably just trying to do like different kind of like good cop, bad cop, trying a different strategy now.
I think Heather was so drunk she really didn't know what was going on, because then when Lisa storms off and she calls John and she's like saying to John, she's like, they're trying to say that I'm the source of like all the drama that's out there, and Heather's like, what? That's not what we're saying. You're spinning it. That's not what we said. That's not true. Like, you're spinning it. I'm like, what? That's
literally
quite
what you
literally
shouted
what you just
across
said.
The table.
And then even before that, like, Heather says to Lisa, like, you're like an evil fucking bitch. Like, leave the boat. Like, Heather was being an animal.
And then Lisa was like, you really want me to leave?
Yeah. She's like, I thought we were friends. Like, Lisa's so blindsided. I can't tell if she's blindsided because, like, they're in cahoots. Or if she's blindsided because, like, she really
Lisa's
felt
been
like
up her
Heather was
arse. I mean, Heather's been up her
her.
arse.
Yeah, because she really thought Heather was, like, her friend. So if Heather has been planning this for a long time and she, like, got on Lisa's good side just to take her down, like, would you respect that, or would you think like that's sick?
I would think that's sick, and you're a loser with too much time. Like, get a life. I also am a firm believer that if you like, your time will come. If you're an asshole, I don't need to prove that you are. You'll do it yourself.
Can I also just tell you why I'm believing my own conspiracy theory?
Of course.
Because after the whole fight, when Lisa like storms off, she's on the dock alone, Heather goes downstairs to talk to Mary and Angie, and she's like, hey guys, like, I did it. Like, I told her she was the source of all the drama that's out there. Like, we all know it's Lisa. Like, and Mary's like, yeah, like, you were just being a good friend. Like, and Angie's like, I'm so proud of you. I know that was so hard. Like, but I'm so proud that you did that. Like, we all feel that way. And Heather was kind of like, yeah, like, I did it for all of us. So now I'm like, not Mary, but now I'm like, is Angie, Heather, and Whitney, like, because don't forget, Angie also started episode 1 coming for Lisa.
Well, yeah. But it's in retaliation because Lisa's been a dick to these women.
No, for sure. Lisa has obviously like spread lies and like misinformation and come for all of them. But is that why, like, did they plant? Like, did they...
Is this your own theory, or does anybody else? Have you shared this with anybody?
No, I haven't talked to anybody. I've just been like a hobbit on my couch for 3 days. So guys, please tell me if you think I sound crazy, or if this, like, does anybody feel this way? Like, this is why I'm saying, like, could the 3 of them teamed up, somebody told one of them, like, hey, like, have you guys seen this stuff about Conwyn or whatever? Maybe they were spreading it to bloggers themselves so that they could use that as an excuse to finally be like, we know it was you, like, look what you did. And, like, they're just piecing things together to make it seem more believable. Not because Lisa hasn't done stuff in the past, but they're trying to, like, create proof that, like, Lisa did this to finally take her down, but really they did it just to take her down, if that makes sense.
Or is Lisa just really spreading these rumors?
The thing is, like, they
nastiness.
all... Well, they literally, rumors are nastiness, but, like, they all get fed information about each other.
Yeah, like we were just saying with the other Rosie,
people.
the other housewives. Yeah,
And Tamara quite literally like is a blogger. Like she's a
yeah,
podcaster. Like gossiping is part of her job. So again, just for 1 second for Rosie, for them to be shocked that she was talking to people is the least shocking thing ever. Like she's a gossiper.
right.
That's what she does. Anyway. So yeah, if anybody else thinks like my conspiracy theory could be correct, like let me know,
Isabel.
validate me, Isabel, or if you really think like this was just Lisa and she's being called out and she doesn't know how to handle it. Like, because now, but then I'm also thinking, like, what would be the point of them taking Lisa down? To embarrass her or to get her off the show? Because the show needs Lisa whether you
Right.
like her or not.
Probably just to like
Put
stick
her
it
in
to
her
her.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, stick it to her. And then also, I said this to you, Nikki, like, the weirdest part of the episode was after the lunch when Lisa like had the weird defensive reaction, was like, "Oh, it's not me. Like, don't put this on me." And they're all like, "You're spinning it. You're spinning it." Right after, before they go in the pool, Lisa says to Heather like, "Oh, this is being spun so wrong." And Heather was like, "Yeah, you're fucked." And Lisa was like, "No, I'm not fucked. Like, they're spinning it." Like,
Right.
it was just such a reaction, like a brief interaction that stuck out to me that, like, I feel like there's something between them.
Well, yeah, it just the first couple episodes, Heather was so team Lisa. And now
That's what
she's just so anti her. Like like,
yeah.
when she was like, "Oh, you're fucked," like that was kind of mean. Like she just seems mean and annoyed with Lisa.
Like, she wants to take her down. And again, last episode, trying to turn Meredith against Lisa before they get on the trip, like to get her on their side, didn't work. They try it again on the boat when they pull Meredith into their room. And Meredith was like not taking the bait. She was just like, I mean, could Lisa have done this? Probably. Do we have proof? No. So like, what are you gonna do?
But
And
that
then
was
they just
also so annoying. I'm like, Meredith, like open your closed eyes a little bit. Like,
she doesn't want to be involved.
no.
And she has her own things with Lisa. Like, I wonder if they are all afraid of Lisa. Like, Lisa just like has dirt on everybody, and maybe they don't really have dirt on Lisa. So this is like their only chance. I don't know.
No.
I really don't know. I can't figure it out. And then when you see the preview for next week, it kind of looks like everything's fine and dandy.
They're so crazy.
Like,
How do you come back from any of this?
but that's why they're so great, is because like they could almost like table a fight, have fun, and like bring it back up, you know, in another episode. Like, that's what makes them great, is because they don't harbor things. Like, even though like, yeah, they call truces and then the next episode they're stabbing the other one back, it's like that person's anticipating, like they already have something ready to
Yeah.
go to. Like, it's just ping pong. And like everybody moves on.
Yeah, but Salt Lake City is the funniest version of ping pong that we're gonna get. It's
It
so
really is.
funny. The
It's
fact
so
that
funny.
they didn't look up once during that dinner. The poor
Deckhand.
the deckhands were there. The chef came up. Captain Jason came up. Nothing. They didn't break
Nothing.
once.
They didn't. No, they were so locked in. I cannot
Captain
wait
Jason
to
was
see.
terrified. He walked away, like he didn't even try and break it up. He knew that he couldn't even get involved.
Wait, Chef Ben was like, hey guys, okay, I'm just gonna see myself out. I can't wait to see their point of view. Also, the cucumber of it all.
Yeah, whose cucumber is that?
So Ryan Bailey solved the crime. It's Whitney's.
She was being
She
funny.
she definitely just like brought it as a gag, like knowing that like they're gonna be talking about it now on their side of Below Deck when the episode comes out. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
it was just
Such an
it
odd
was
shaped
funny.
cucumber, though.
Maybe she saw it in the
short
store.
and
She's
stout.
like, I have to bring this on the trip. Like, this would be so funny to leave in my bag. Like, what are they gonna say about it? And also, when Whitney like got to her room and put her bag down, she was like, "This bag is like all the really important stuff."
Okay. And is that the bag
Yeah.
they took it from?
Yeah, that's the bag they took it from.
Gotcha.
So funny. Also, the end of the episode was so beautiful with Lisa sitting on that floating dock and Brittany in her freaking wicked green dress coming down there and like draping her body over hers. The fact that Lisa didn't shove her in the water
I like
was
Brittany.
restraint.
Brittany, honey,
Read the room. Read the room.
read the room. Do you think that Lisa Barlow wants anybody dangling on her after this fight, let alone you.
God.
But you know what? She tries.
She tries. But Nick, you didn't feel bad for Lisa, like, at that dinner?
Not at all.
When they were just, like, coming for her. She was, like, literally walking away. Heather was, like, following her down the stairs while she was, like, having a full-blown panic attack. Like, acting like John's going to fly to wherever they are in 10 minutes and come pick her up in a taxi.
Yeah, it's hard for me to have sympathy for somebody who, like, does that to themselves.
I just think it's, like, so much bigger than just, oh, Lisa spread it and she's denying it.
I do too, but I do think that Lisa did spread it because she wants Bronwyn to go down.
Well, apparently there was, like, some text leaked about Angie, and Lisa said this on Watch What Happens Live, like, some text leaked with Angie and, like, a podcaster where Angie was, like, talking about the headlines with Bronwyn.
Saying what?
Just saying, like, oh, have you seen this? And, like, oh, I think, like, my storyline for the season is going to be, like, getting my Greek citizenship.
So she's literally Tamara.
Yeah, that's what, like, they all are. Yeah. So that's why I think they're just trying to pin it on Lisa, because they've all been burned by Lisa. Mm-hmm. And now they're like, we have enough. If we all band together, we could do it. Mm-hmm. And, like, Meredith was the final piece, and they couldn't flip her, and they just fucking went for it, and it didn't, like, work out. And, like, I think they panic, and I'm sure Heather's going to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, my God, I was so drunk.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I am excited to see now where do we go from here?
No, seriously, preview is like everybody's just like sitting there. Lisa walks in like, hey, and they're all just like awkward, silent. Everyone just like, kind of gets up and walks away
because how do you even have a civil conversation now? But if you're Lisa and Heather, because if I'm Lisa, I would be furious at Heather. I wouldn't even be able to look at her.
Lisa is so delusional that I almost feel like say she did this, she's probably like, oh my God, what's going to happen to me? Why was I so upset? Am I going anywhere? Like, who cares? Like, it's a story that means nothing. Okay, maybe, like, I'll say I said it. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. They're going to do the show without me. Like, I don't know. Lisa's so unserious. And she was on Watch What Happens Live, which they should have had Heather, honestly. Because Andy, like, definitely hates Lisa.
You think?
Oh my God. Like, I think he's not amused by her at all. Like, I think he's like so not into her because she talks in circles. Like, she doesn't give answers. Like, he asks her a question and she starts talking about like something that has nothing to do with the question.
It's also the way that she talks too. It's all just like,
yeah, fake.
Yeah.
Exactly. But like, I think
like,
it's
okay, just can you speak?
But I love it. Like, I eat it up. I think it's so funny. I think she's like...
It's enjoyable to watch. But
enjoyable
for me,
to watch.
You know, it does come to a point where it turns. Because I can't do the full-blown delusion if I know that you're wrong. Because there's been several times that Lisa has been wrong. Yeah. And she won't back down. And she just goes so hard. And I'm like... It's almost giving Ramona... in the sense of where it turns for me, that it's not going to be enjoyable for me to watch.
So what if she was like, okay, guys, like somebody told me this, I told it to another blogger, it's like not that big of a fucking deal. We all
I'm not even talking about
like,
that. I'm just saying like her as a character in general. Like not even this storyline, just the way that she behaves.
Yeah.
Might get a little old for me. But with the dynamic of everybody in the cast,
that's what it is. It's the fact that they can move on that makes it like enjoyable.
Unlike Rosie, where we're talking about things 12 years later.
Or even like on the Call Her Daddy episode with Andy, like Alex asked him like, oh, what's one storyline that you just like were so fucking over that dragged on? And immediately first one comes to my head is Lucy Apple Juicy. That got me to stop watching Beverly Hills for like years because that was the stupidest fucking storyline ever. Like these women don't do that. You know?
Right.
Like, because they have so much other shit in their arsenal that they don't have to talk about a dog for 10 episodes. Like, they're just, oh, God, they're the best. I love them so much, guys. Again, please comment about my conspiracy theory. I need to know if, like, I sound fucking crazy and I need to touch grass or if there's some truth here.
I can't wait to see what the people think.
It's so true. Also, I don't know if I said this already, but the fact that they didn't have glam on this trip was like the great equalizer of the whole episode. Like,
why? Just because there was no room.
Yeah, there's no room. Also, I feel like on Below Deck, when they show the rooms and everything, you don't get like a big picture for how grand like that lower level is where everybody sleeps, and like how big the rooms are. This boat, I was like, is this the biggest fucking yacht we've ever seen on TV?
They're also on like in the water, so you really don't need that much makeup. Just slap some a little less contour on, maybe.
A little less contour. Also, everybody in their bikinis, holy shit.
Snatchers.
Everybody looked so fucking good. I was like, damn.
They're hot. They're a hot bunch.
And Bronwyn in like her green bathing suit with like her green headscarf and her sunglasses, so chic.
Stunning.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Stunning.
I hope Angie feels better.
Me too. This is her first time on a yacht, and she doesn't even get to like enjoy it.
Ooh, and I would have loved to see her involved in that conversation. I feel like that it would have taken a crazy turn. But it's good to have Angie, I love you so much, the yapping chihuahua, away, so we could let somebody else speak.
Well, it would have been a serious pile up. Like, it would have gone dark. And Mary would have, like, again, not been friends with Angie because it would have really taken a turn. So it was actually probably for the best that she wasn't there.
Agreed.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, Angie's already been trying to come after Lisa. Now they're trying to come after Lisa. Like, I don't know.
But why? Why are they coming after Lisa?
Because they all
she's such a good person?
Yeah. No. Because they've all been done dirty by her. But, like, we keep saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right. It makes good TV, though.
It sure does.
And, like, I wouldn't be mad if Heather and Whitney did actually spread the story, like, to, like, as part of their plan, because it makes for good TV, and they know that Lisa's, like, not, like, she's gonna get over it.
Well, if they did, I hope that comes out, because that's diabolical.
Well, people are saying that Heather's such a hypocrite because she's saying to Lisa, like, oh, if you're the source, who cares? It's not a big deal. Like, it's, like, not a problem at all. Just say it. Like, just own up to it and it's fine. And people are saying, like, she's such a hypocrite because literally Monica got kicked off the show, like, for being, like, a gossip Instagram blogging account. And, it was, like, Monica, like, killed their whole family by what she did. Meanwhile, like, they're trying to say that Lisa was doing the same right now and that it's not a big deal. So, like...
Yeah, I think she's just getting her to say it.
Yeah.
Like tricking her.
Yeah, just say it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I thought there was like something else going on there, but you're right. She's just like, oh my God, who cares? It's so fun. It's so funny to like talk shit about everybody. Yeah. Like, who cares? TBD, you guys. Okay, that brings us to our Not Mad About It segment. And if you're new here, thank you for coming from Chinese injury to Salt Lake City and not mad about it.
I can't believe that this has been the same episode. I feel like I have slept and risen and it's been a week.
That's how I feel when I go back to edit that. I'm like, oh my God, we talked about that? Like, that was 3 weeks ago. Yeah. So funny. But if you are new here, our Not Mad About It segment is how we like to end all of our episodes. Like, maybe it's a little tip, like something funny that happened this week. And my Not Mad About It, I actually think is like a recycled one. I think I've said this, but it's so pertinent to how I lived my life this week that I have to say it. But I am not mad about like using the gym as an excuse to really just watch TV. Because that is what I did 3 days this week. Yesterday, on Saturday, it was like the middle of the day. Like, we didn't really have any plans. I was like, oh, you know what, Andrew? I would love to go to the gym right now. He's like, and me telling my husband that I want to go to the gym is like his love language. Yeah. He's like, oh my God, incredible. Please take your time. So not in like a bad way. He just like loves to work out. Like, he fucking loves the gym. And I hate the gym. So if I say I want to go, like, it's really exciting. So I was like, yeah, like, I think I'm gonna like go to the gym. And I literally went to the gym just to watch Salt Lake City again. I just walk on the treadmill.
You're killing 2 birds. You're being active. You could be laying horizontally.
True. But that's why I was able to watch it so many times this week, because I just kept going to the gym and just watching it on the treadmill.
Andrew's going to think you're like cheating on him, but you're really just going to the gym to watch Salt Lake City again.
Oh my God, seriously. But I do have to say, I'm not just like walking on like a flat road. I'm doing the 330. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I think so. You could tell.
So it's when you walk
vaguely
at an incline of 12 on speed 3 for 30 minutes. It is so fucking hard.
Is it?
It's such a steep incline. Like, so I'm getting a sweat, you guys. Like, I'm sweating and I'm watching. Also, not irrelevant, but Andrew was like going through to see like all the apps that like we're getting charged for, just to make sure like if we use them all. And he's like, oh, Peacock, like what's Peacock? Do we use that? I was like, Andrew,
It's my bread and butter.
yeah, that is how I make a living. Like that is my job. Like that is what I do every day. Peacock is my pride and joy.
That's so rude.
My firstborn.
Literally.
He's like, all right, well, it's $11.99. Like, it's like worth it.
Right.
That's cheap. Compared
They're
to Disney
not
Plus.
cheap though.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy.
Seriously. Criminal.
Okay, so guys, free tip: go to the gym just to watch TV. 2 birds, 1 stone.
And you escape your house.
Oh my god, like a midday escape, nothing better. I came back, basically bedtime. See ya.
Love to hear it.
Yeah.
My not mad about it is just that Halloween is over. So glad.
True.
Halloween is one that just doesn't seem to have an end. We went trick-or-treating thrice. We
Oh my
went
God.
in town. We did... we went to the high school. They had like all the different clubs do little displays. It was really cute. And the kids...
That's cute.
It's like all run by the high school kids. So nice, these kids. It gives me hope for our kids that they're not going to just be smelly assholes. And then we went for the real deal. And the way that I am just so happy to not be having costumes on and off. And it's just, they wore the same costumes for each trick-or-treating. I'm not buying them 9,000 costumes. So then you get the chocolate melting down. You get the lollipop juice. And then by the time they were really trick-or-treating, like these aren't machine washable costumes. So I'm just happy that it's over. And I need this candy out of my life because, as you know, Brie, I'm dealing with a gut imbalance right now that I'm trying to remedy. And Chat's biggest suggestion is you really got to eliminate the sugar. And when I tell you, my breakfast has been peanut M&Ms for the past week, like all day. I'm like, oh, piece of candy here, piece of candy here.
I know. It's
have
so
not
hard
been
to
able
resist.
to. My yeast is just...
overflowing.
She is living good in there.
She's
like,
yeasty.
yes, I love Halloween.
Keep it coming.
Really was hoping for a Reese's, but I'll take another Snickers.
Now you get to roll right into pie season, and there probably is a little yeast in there too.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Look at that.
Just the sugar, but, I'll keep you guys abreast on my gut imbalance and my yeast. Yeah.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much. If you like what you saw, like what you heard, maybe subscribe to our YouTube if you guys are feeling really generous. We would not be mad about that. Even if you don't watch the videos, we would really appreciate it. Send our episode to a friend, send a clip. You guys know the drill. Leave a review. We love everything you guys do to support us. We appreciate it all, and we'll see you guys next Monday.
Love ya. Bye.
Bye.
Claws.